Sorry, I'm doing these videos in the dark because I'm watching a movie. I'm watching The Stuntman. I'm trying to I'm actually not trying to prove wrong. I'm actually like leaning on it. Do I need to show that I'm real right now? Do I need to like turn the light on and show I'm not like AI? Hold on. It's like a real thing. Oh, God damn it. Okay. Oh. So yeah. I'm watching this movie and it looks like Ryan Gosling might just be Ryan Reynolds doing a different voice, and I hate that so much. I don't want that to be true, but also if I caught something cool here, I mean, that could, I mean, you know how many things that, you know how much that makes possible? But anyway, I was thinking of like nothing, right? And if nothing's happening, then there's no need to remember. But the second that there's something happening, the fact that it's recognized physically happening is a tracking, a monitor. Now I fucking hate that I had to use those words. I still don't think I really had to. And so what I'm saying is the juxtaposition. Like, let's say that there's nothing happening, right? And then suddenly there is something happening. That nothing to something still happens. It frustrates. It sort of scars, burns it in. And if that something just stops happening all of a sudden, there will still be leftover like residual, like let's say, intellectual trails before they become physical, logical, tangible trails. And that's what memory is. It's like the logical, tangible trail rather than just the what's the physical, logical, tangible trail. I'm back where I was. Okay, so my whole point being, I said it all perfect then. Why did I say my whole point being? Why is that a new phrase I'm using? I hate that. Obviously, if there's nothing that's happening in a solid state, there's nothing to remember because there's nothing solid enough to be remembered. If it's all spontaneous and it's all occurring at a greater depth than what can be understood, then there's ultimately nothing to be remembered. And even if you started remembering it, like let's say it's all spontaneous right now, even if there was some recollection of it, like the scarring or the burning, now we're at how's the universe conscious though? I already told you, nothing something frustration is enough irritation, enough frustration to cause observation. Because as it is with survival, and I hate to fucking taking to these limited states, whenever you have something being irritated and need to figure out how to calm it, whether it be hunger, thirst, sexual shit, like you become frustrated and that causes observation for you to try and achieve something. Okay, and that's just on a simple limited form. So that frustration in itself is enough to cause existential awareness. You need to have a brain in order to be aware. No, you don't. Plants don't have a human brain but seem to be able to respond to situations despite that fact. Everything that comes from existence seems to be capable of being conscious in some way. Even the concepts that we make seem to be conscious. I mean, at this point, I could say that the fucking baskets that have my laundry in it are conscious at this point because something just feels wrong when they aren't being used for my laundry. But I gotta fucking build that one up. I gotta say something else here I'm not saying. Um, but yeah, like the fact that there's something to notice in the first place is like memory. Because once again, like what's happening in front of you, why do you, let's say I like just stared at the fucking camera right now, right? I stared at myself on the phone. The fact that it stays happening, and the fact that I don't just forget that, I think is directly correlated. The fact that it stays happening, and while I'm observing it, I don't just suddenly fucking, whoa, whoa, whoa. And actually, chances are I probably am doing that, but I'm stable enough to keep it connected to a smoother flow. Even though it might start off slow, like, whoa, this is connected, this is added to it, whoa, this is added to it. You just continue momentum. I think I did it. I think I got my memory back. This one was tough. I killed a lot of people. I killed a lot of people for my memory, dude. Fuck. Okay, but now I'm just looking for like neurological explanations. Neurological explanations could be like, you know, the electron is stored within this neuron and is separated into all of these things here, but the stored electricity is necessary, all that shit, right? And it's like, so you're just saying something physical is happening, and that's memory. No, I think that you have to acknowledge logical, tangible properties in order to justify memory, and that's all I'm trying to do. So, nothing, something, frustration. Existence isn't conscious, even though it responds to what we're all doing, even though for some reason we always have to collectively do the right thing. The fact that we have to do the right thing, or else our fucking society becomes fucking shitty. The fact that we have to. Oh, I think you're doing the wrong thing when you do this. No, you don't. You just think that you don't approve of me enough. Oh, we're going to be okay with us doing it to you like this. I didn't do it to that, like, anyway, I didn't do it to anyone like that. And I was being honest about it. And at this point, my privacy is my privacy. And so if I'm not doing anything wrong, you need to keep out of it. Especially if you're trying to do obvious shit like that. Like, don't be fucking plotting underneath all this shit and then try to bring it to the surface thinking I won't say what the fuck is going on. Y'all aren't getting that shit anymore. I learned that when I say what's going on, I fucking pass. Especially when you get confident enough to do that shit, because I can point out how fucking stupid you are the whole time to get by. Anyway, justifying non-physical retention, or at least justifying the concept that turns into physical retention. Once again, physical retention can be justified by the fact that things are becoming stabilized enough that something continues occurring, rather than just becoming some new spontaneous concept. And I was trying to say this earlier, in the state where it's complete frustration, complete fucking utter, like, spontaneous shit. Let's say there is a perspective in which you can see all of that happening. Now that perspective is keeping up with it. And so if the more I notice a concept occurring over here, over there, over here, over there, the more I keep track of it, the more I can connect where it is until it seems to have some sort of momentum or location, right? Or I'm getting there. I think I already did it. I just got to keep fighting these niggas. I keep saying I didn't because they don't want me to have my memory. But I'm done. I think I did enough. Fuck.